Contrary to the sentiment that is so often expressed to dyslexic individuals, which is that if you just tried harder, you'd be able to figure this out, that's not actually the case. And not only that, most of the time, dyslexic individuals are actually trying really hard. Like, you listen to so many of the stories that I read that dyslexic individuals share here, and these aren't stories where people are like, I didn't feel like going to school ever. I didn't try to do my homework. No, these stories are stories where it's like, I went and I tried, and I spent hours every day trying to get my homework done and trying to do it well, and still struggling, and still being told, oh, if you just applied yourself, if you just worked a little harder, then maybe you'd succeed. And that's so not the case. And when you tell somebody who's working so hard that if they just tried harder, then it'd be okay, that's incredibly tone deaf. It's very invalidating, and it doesn't actually encourage them to work harder. It doesn't help them figure it out, which is why it's so important. If you see a student and they are struggling with something consistently, maybe instead of assuming they're not trying, try and figure out what else is going on. Maybe explore, hey, what's happening here? What makes this hard? And you might just find out it's actually dyslexia, and they could use some other support in addition to, or maybe instead of, being told to try harder or apply themselves more.